Anthony Muhammad, PhD, is one of the most sought-after educational consultants in North America. As a practitioner for nearly 20 years, Dr. Muhammad has served as a middle school teacher, an assistant principal, a middle school principal, and a high school principal. In his book, Transforming School Culture, Muhammad draws upon his study of schools from across the United States to describe the underlying tensions that impact culture among 4 different groups of educators in a school: the believers, the fundamentalists, the tweeners, and the survivors.
You know, some people think I'm crazy for coming in at 5 in the morning to do all my lesson plans. We've got our language arts, math, of course step up to writing. You know, I planned this great conjunctions lesson only 2 days ago, and every single kid got it. You know, sometimes I'll come in even earlier than that, and I'll plan an individual lesson for each of my 40 students. You know, people think I'm crazy, but you got to do what you got to do to make sure everyone is successful, right?
I think it's time that the education pendulum swing in the other direction. We've got to eradicate standards-based instruction and these common assessments, which are really killing my creativity as a teacher. I think I know what's best as far as teaching and assessing my students. So I'm going to keep voicing my opinions, I'm going to keep being vocal and doing whatever I can until these changes are made.
So I think teaching is awesome, and I'm so excited to just kind of change the world every day, and it kind of worries me. I was at a curriculum planning meeting for the Common Core, and I thought it went really well until I took a break to go to the copy room and ran into some veteran teachers who were talking about the Common Core, which is what we were supposed to be planning on, and he was really worried that this was something the government created to kind of have complete control over our students and what they're learning and their minds and their creativity.
Well, there are 180 days in a school year. Sometimes I find myself counting down after day 1. And some days I don't really remember why I wanted to start teaching. I try to get through it, usually by negotiating my way through with students. I'll reward them for following directions, maybe with a movie or 2. But sometimes that doesn't even work, and I end up just having to give out detention after detention after detention just to get cooperation. This year is one of those years.
Believers, fundamentalists, tweeners, and survivors are impacting school culture across the nation.
We just need to get through this period. That's all I care about. Make it through the period.
Your teachers, including me, we all believe in you.
You guys are either going to be ready for the exam or you're not. At this point, it's just sink or swim.
Going to take hello, child. Welcome. My favorite teacher.
You know, admin demands we work together and collaborate, and basically I'm annoyed with it.
Well, they're all capable of doing better.
Yes, they can. We should.
One day of Saturday schools. Is this what happens with kids if they're in the classroom for too long? Am I going to get these kids next year?